Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Warm Snow. Last time we played, we made some significant progress. Found out that using this alcohol is a really strong thing, and barely made it past the last fight. Now we see that places are on fire, and yet we continue. Do we want to upgrade that or change it? I guess it's not necessarily upgrading. I don't think so. We'll receive a relic. What do we get? Oh, better black powder. Flame damage has 10% chance to deal 3 times damage. When rage reaches 100, automatically swell rage to increase your flame damage by 60%. So that just make our flames go up. I think all damage to burning enemies is increased. Throw a bomb every once in a while. Maybe we'll put it on there because we're doing flame damage all the time. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Was it a good idea? Who knows? Did we do it anyway? Yes. Scroll of Taiga. Taiga. Alright, here we go. New area. We never fought anybody here before. Now, our flames do extra damage and they poison people. Can sometimes do 3 times damage. Like that, which just probably wipe these enemies out without a problem. The machine gun Potto fire is working for us again. Putting in all of the damage. Before the enemies even get to us, we are just pulling out all the stops here. Got you. The mystery, illness, and strange phenomenon that have been spreading through the palace are probably the work of the evil forces in the Dragon Ley line. The seal is weakening. This is a matter of great importance. What are you? You're something that is shooting spikes, but you're now dead. In the first year of the Longwu era, Emperor Wu made Lu, the second daughter of the Swine Clan Empress. In the second year of the Longwu era, Emperor Wu made Qin, a third daughter of the Tiger Clan, an imperial consort. Qin had the good fortune to become pregnant the same year. Ugh. Going this way. Looks like the village is really boned. Everything's on fire. There are monsters all over. This does not look good. Lots of items being dropped that we'll get to use to do some upgrades. Imperial Consort King gave birth to a boy named Lan. I'm sure it'll have something to do with what we're going through. Oh, no! What are you? Giant brain monster thing. Ow. Stop getting hurt, you fool. Whatever this thing is, it's tough. But it is now dead. Oh, and exploded. You. Oh, no, you've got friends inside of you. What is this thing? Ugh. Ugh. I don't know about you, but that many friends inside of you at once has got to be painful. Wait, that sounded awful. You knew what this was when you started it, didn't you? Not really. Hydrogarum. We don't really care about Hydrogarum. Yeah, nothing we need. Head out and get some more of these spirit fires. Blue souls. No, not this time, you giant booger. Giant brain booger. The enemies are starting to resist my damage a lot more. They have a lot more health now. We can play it safe. Just run around shooting flaming alcohol at everyone. Take you out. Here comes all of your little buddies. That one wasn't full of people. Oh, there they are. Okay. 4 enemies dropped. Ah, yuck! What are you? And why can't I kill you? You should be able to be murdered. You hear me? Murdered! So much fire damage. Yeah. Okay, we got treasure over here. Let's go get it. Enemies on fire! Ah. Yeah. More random lore items. Ow, that hurt. Whatever that enemy was, they were strong enough to deal with some stuff. In the 123rd year of the Long War, Emperor Wu became afflicted with a strange disease and named Li as the crown prince. Archers that are dodging everywhere. Oh, enemies that do lots of damage. Oh, great. We got lots of stuff happening now. I gotta start paying more attention. Cutting through all of our items here. We got a mechanical casing. So, healing and sheathing. Shields and shields. Shields and shields and shields. On gaining a shield, shoot a shockwave in all directions. This doesn't match our build. Sorry. Sorry, you're gonna have to stay. We'll go fight a monster. Elite enemies. Ah! God! Bless! I'm gonna die! Ah! Oh no! I don't want to die! Dying's not in my nature! I mean, I do it all the time in this game, but... There's the elite, we gotta heal. Ah! The enemies are getting strong. Poison sack. Summon a poison miasma. Poison explosion. On dealing poison damage, create a ball of poison fog. No. I don't think we need poison stuff. That's not the build. It's not the build. We're looking for fire. We're all about that fire damage. Hello, madam. We can't afford your epic casket. We could heal some health, but it doesn't really matter. Relic, relic, relic. None of these are ones we want. We're kind of boned. We have one potion. And we got a boss fight. The Great Wood Garden. What do we have here? On the bright side, we can pretty much continuously cause damage without necessarily having to be in melee range. Maybe if we play it safe that way, we'll end up winning this thing. Where'd you go? Ah! Playing the cheapest of shots style combat. Ah! Okay, just keep doing it. It's working. It's working. We don't. This is a big open space with lots of dodging locations. This is a corrupted tiger guard. This isn't the final boss. This is just the mid boss. Oh, I got hit. I was a dumb. I did all the dumbs. Keep machine gunning your way to victory. Pull that in, and lots of fire. Lots more fire. Fire, fire. Fire, fire burns with desire when oxygen is the supplier. Shout out to all my... no, there's more fights. My clockwork zebra, whatever. I can't think. I don't like this. Heal. Okay, there we go. Dead fish. Dead fish. We had a chance to hurt it. It's a parasitic limb. That's what we're fighting, is a parasitic limb now, apparently. Where are you at, stupid fish? Alright, time to do damage. As soon as it starts flopping, that's the time. Getting close to it is awfully hard in these cases. Flopping. Get it during the flop. Get it during the flop. Yeah, get all the damages on him. No, you don't. You are ugly and gonna die. I will defeat you. Got it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, my damage is very not as great as I want it to be anymore. The White Lotus sprouted from under the palace. The vine quickly repaired any axe or fire damage. We got ourselves a bad herb. Hot Wind. Your melee attack deals damage to a unit affected by burning. Increase your melee attack speed. We're gonna get escalation. Frost damage. Deep cold. We're not doing frost. That's the opposite of what we want. It's the antithesis. It's the backward side. I guess we're just going to go get some more money. Ah! Well, let's bring them all together. Come on. Ow, that was a bad idea. We'll just play dodge everything forever game. We are, of course, getting our butts kicked. Ew! Ew! Giant tentacle. Gross. Let's just get out of here before his friends come. Alright. We don't need to fight him. Stand in my flames. Stand in my flames. I'm getting wrecked. So many of these enemies get off just the occasional little hit that I don't see. I just can't see where it's coming from. Not really. I don't know if it's just because they get a good swing in, or like these archers, they fire so much faster than some of the other ones did. And some of these enemies, as soon as they get on top of you, they smack you. Which, I mean, is as it should be, probably, but... we got rotor. We don't need that. We'll go fight an elite with no health. Yes! Let's do it. Let's play the game. All we're gonna do now is just run away from everything and try not to get killed as quickly and painfully as we possibly can. Avoid dying from being killed and stuff. That was a lot of enemies. And we got ourselves an icebreaker stone. Icebreaker is all about spikes and frozen enemy damage. Not something we need. Oh god, thank you for the heal. Epic casket, relic bone, limb, and ambrosia. We can try it. Let's see what happens. Hydrogarium core. None of this helps us. We're really looking for new abilities, or maybe for a ink fire gem thing. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't know what's gonna happen. Ow. Okay, he hurts. Kuwin, the Tiger Lord. Tiger King. Get away from me, Tiger King. We're just gonna keep throwing booze at you and hope that that's enough to win a game. Ow, you got me. We're just gonna stay away from you and booze you to death. Stay away and booze you to death. Yeah, that's the ticket. Nope. Not allowed to swing at me. Quit throwing things. Nope. You can't. You're not allowed. Not good. Not okay. We're barely hurting him. really at this point feeling like I don't have enough damage, but also like I need to get in there and do melee strikes, but I'm too weak to do it. And we've fallen. You know what? We did pretty good for what we did there. We got pretty dang far. Can increase our health. Work towards getting another Gordly Gord. Distilled elixir heals you for 4% HP. What does that mean? Oh, if we were to use the elixir distill skill. Okay, we're gonna get some more damage. Attack boost. I might as well get all these. We have a few gems compared to what we're used to having. Major attack plus 8%. Yeah. Might as well get all of these. Continue. Unlock blue dragon spirit elixir and add it to your drop table. What is that? 10% more damage to enemies, more than 75% health. White tiger spirit. Probably has to do with increasing the damage of our stuff. We'll take assault for now. So we don't have to build anything ourselves. And we'll go into another run. So what do we have here? We can unlock the Blood Jade Marrow. Excellent. Swine's Ambition. Lu Xing became an Imperial Consort and eventually promoted Empress. It's the Swine's Ambition. Blood Jade. But I don't know what that is. Oh. We got it, but I don't know what it is. All damage up 5%. 27th year of Longwu era. Emperor Longwu's condition suddenly worsened and put him in a coma. A huge vine sprouted under the throne, punched through the roof, and produced a huge lotus bud. Proved to be immune to axes and fire. White Lotus periodically sprayed tons of white powder in the sky. It felt like the snow, but it wasn't cold to the touch, so it became as warm as snow. So this is how we're getting the lore. All the details of what's happening in this region. And we can just see where it all comes back, where it comes from. And get some bonuses while we're at it. Which is cool. Which is very cool. Nothing has happened there yet. I think we have to beat the game first before we can actually get to that. We did unlock a few other classes. The rich stink of meat and wine, while the bones of the poor litter the roadside. Who are you? Ooh, frosty stuff. Melee attacks have 15% chance to carry frost damage and freeze the enemy. 3 rivers separate the realms of the living and the dead. The 9 frozen springs bring salvation. Worship of the bitter river Bodhi will grant you the power to freeze enemies with ice and snow and then crush them mercilessly. Frost damage dealing ice blades. Always critical hit against frozen enemies. Nice. Lose the ability to use flying swords, but trigger chance for icy colds. Increase 20%. When icy colds triggered, enemies gain the white frost effect and take frost damage equal to 125% melee damage every second for 5 seconds. Whew. Rate of white frost damage to frozen enemies is increased by 100%. Ooh, that sounds good. Transform your sword recall skill into frost explosion. All nearby enemies take a big amount of frost damage. That sounds neat. We can try that one out here soon. We have this one over here too. The Infinite Arat. The Arats are beings of power that possess great wisdom and virtue. Worship of the Infinite Arat will grant you mastery of the sword. Your flying swords will strike down the enemy from afar and inflict terrible damage. You now have an unlimited number of flying swords. What? Every 2 flying sword attacks means the next flying sword deals true damage, so every 3rd is true damage. Hold down the flying sword button to shoot a volley of flying swords. Long volleys may temporarily stop you shooting any more flying swords. Transform the sword recall skill into Sword Fairy. Sword Fairy, clear your sword meter. Your flying swords also generate no sword meter for the next 5 seconds. Shooting the flying sword when it lights up shoots a sun piercer ray that deals massive damage instead. Transform sword recall into Inner Light. Inner Light, you'll shoot sun piercer ray within the next 5 seconds. So we like the flying swords. We're gonna get a flying sword machine gun. Apparently, we're gonna try that. Flying sword machine gun activate. Scroll of Wolf. So that's what we can do. We slow down while we do it. But that's amazing. Are you kidding me? So this build's all about them flying swords. We're going to go down below this way. There we go. And we're going to do everything we can to make our flying sword damage just be insane. I love that. That is so cool. Also, ridiculously overpowered at this level, for sure. New skill, yes. Get us stuff that gives us more flying sword damage. Now our flying sword meter has gone all the way to max. We have to make sure it's like reload. Let's make sure we don't have to reload by calming our tits when the energy starts getting a little too high, or whatever you want to call it. Now we can shoot infinitely without a problem. Okay. Invulnerability extended. Can move at normal speed during rapid fire and charged. Oh. On dealing melee damage, increase your flying sword damage. We're gonna do this one. We'll go get a treasure. So, does that mean we can just move now? As usual, yes, we don't have to stop when we're firing our swords anymore. That's a huge improvement. So we were slowing down before. Now I can keep moving and just avoid getting murdered. If your enemy has the debuff, they gain the doom effect. Cause burning, bleed, or poisoned. Randomly cause stun, freeze, or fear. Any damage you deal through burning, bleed, or poisoned restores some of your max hit points. I like the idea of stunning, freezing, or fearing enemies. So some random debuffs. Alright, Wolfie, let's see how you do against Machine Gun Sword Knight. Machine Gun Sword Samurai? I don't know. Whatever you want to call me. It's not the most accurate attack in the world. Yeah, I see you. Just gotta keep an eye on that bar. Resource management's all that this build seems to be about, really. So we can turn this on and just go ham! Got you. Yeah, that was so much easier. Final blow and melee attack. Ugh. Melee damage. When attacked. We'll take that for now. We got ourselves Sword of Heaven. Upon dealing flying sword damage, chance to summon a Sword of Heaven that strikes the enemy from above, dealing massive damage. Are you kidding me? Yes. Increase true damage caused by infinity by 25%. Sword is as needle. The damage caused by your flying swords will ignore the enemy's defense. And we're taking Sword of Heaven. Sheath cooldown is down. Armor penetration is up. We'll take you. You're better than what we currently have. Although it's not brilliant. And we'll continue about our way. We're going. We'll take sudden rain. Range damage up. Yeah. Whenever you use Sword Fairy or trigger Sword God, flying sword damage is increased by 100%. Yes, please. We'll recycle you. And we should be able to upgrade this at you. Rank up. Melee attack speed up. We'll try another rank up. There we go. Infinite. Arat. Sudden Rain Legendary. Range damage 20%. Lightning damage up. Armor penetration up. And it does all the cool stuff. This is like the perfect sword for this build. That is absolutely everything we want. Alright. Let's go see how we do now. So we have 20% bonus damage, and when we trigger our effects, it just gets that much stronger. That's that's disgusting. Giant sword from the heavens. We can sometimes freeze and stun our enemies in place and they can't move anywhere, and then a giant sword just crushes them. Power Fantasy is achieved, everyone. Power Fantasy is achieved. Will that guarantee us victory? Will we just win? Who knows? We can still lose, because I still get hit all the time. I do have to say, when our sword rain is on cooldown, that is very difficult to deal with. We're still only doing like individual damage too. The thing is that this, there we go. This thing doesn't do the whole, let me go just tap it. Tap, 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 tap. Nope, still kind of counts down. So, the one issue I'm having with this is that it's only single target. And while it's very strong single target, I don't feel super strong anymore. I mean, from range, at the very beginning, we got that. But maybe we can get some upgrades that'll help us We get a couple more relics. Who knows? I mean, it's fun. I still enjoy it a lot. But I really need stuff that does damage to more than one enemy at a time. Take that, Piggy Piggy. Something that allows us to never have to worry about our sword overheating type thing. If we get an upgrade that does that, we will be busted. That would be busted for sure. And we can't necessarily choose what our target is. That's another problem. I mean, you can't with normal swords either. But I'm feeling like our melee skills are very lacking. And it does take a little while to aim. Like, the normal flying swords don't ever seem to miss when you have enemies directly in line with where you're going. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. Not really complaining. I do enjoy this build a lot so far. Flinging out a bunch of swords is fun. And squashing them with giant blades sometimes. But if I had this same level of damage in the last area we were in, I'd be dead. I'm trying to think ahead here and figure out ways to make it so that we're more successful than we were the previous run, you know? So having our sheath on cooldown all the time, or rather not on cooldown, but having our sheath having already cooled down, or having cooldown reduction on it. That's what I'm trying to find. Brain not working. More coffee, save, please. Anyways, having our sheath cooldown reduced extremely is going to help a lot in this build. We already have the best weapon we can get at the moment, I think. But yeah, a lot of our other build options have caused AoE damage. We need to find a core relic that'll give us something that causes our blades to do some sort of AoE effect when they hit. And then we'll be back in the money. So right now we're just kind of needling our enemies a little bit at a time to death. Alright, into the well. Oh, I wish we had... No, it's an impossible Excalibur. We don't need an Excalibur. Fiery Saltpeter, Thunderstone, Death Lotus. We'll take you. Place a death mark on to increase damage taken. Fun Flicker when attacked. This isn't something we necessarily wanted, but this does give us petals that go everywhere. How about the Thunderstone? Melee attack, flicker, lightning damage. Flying swords, 50% to shoot. Yep, that's what we want. So our melee and flying sword attacks can each trigger lightning chain to deal 4 lightning damage up to 5 enemies. That is the AoE we were looking for. We'll switch you up here, and our damage sometimes causes burning, bleed, or poison. I think that's what we're going to go for now. That's it. And we'll go fight this first boss. It's you! That looked pretty incredible in my opinion. Ah! Get better at dodging, fool! Nope. Lotus is all over the place. You've been defeated. Sand of Muerta! So we get... The Death Lotus allows us to put mines everywhere. We can increase our movement speed. I don't think I care about any of those things. The front of the pendant is inscribed with the character for king, while the back is inscribed with the character for yi. I don't know if I'm saying any of those things right. Chin? Yi? Chin? Chin yi? That's awful. Lose 7% hit points every second. Ugh. All attack up. Recover defense upon losing hit points. Yep, we're taking it. We turned our machine guns into a bit of a stronger thing now. Attack speed and movement are increased 40% with this. Doesn't matter. We will just be recycling you. Thank you. We can leave a lot of traps around for people. It sure is fun. I wonder if there's an upper limit on how many traps we can have. Okay. Well, that's going to be where we end this episode, having finished part of one boss and dealt with all of the other threats from previous, made it to new builds. We're going to try both of these things out, continue on the way. Thank you very much for watching. As always, hope you enjoyed yourself, and bye-bye.